Hey everyone, this is Zach from the Heroes Journal, talking today about quest setting and theme setting. Today we're going to be talking about how to set up your journal for your next quest. So let's get into it. The intro content of the journal is based around a handful of things, and the first one of those is theme. Now, theme is what makes every great story tick on screen and in a book, but it's also the underlying factor in your life, whether you realize it or not. It could be related to fitness or your body. It could be related to money or starting a business or creativity or any of the other things that you can create a goal about. But what we found is that most people have something in their life that they've been thinking about for a long time. Maybe it's something you feel some failure about. Maybe it's something you just know you could do a little bit better in. And that's probably the theme of your goal. In the context of the Heroes Journal, we talk about theme like a compass or a North Star. The reality is that nobody starts out on a quest fully knowing everything that's going to happen along the way. And some things change. Whenever you're lost, you can pull out that compass, look for the North Star, look for the theme of your story, the thing that you want to tell a better story about. It's always going to point you in the right direction. This brings us to the second part of the intro content in the Heroes Journal, quest setting. Now, your theme serves as the general direction that you want your quest to go in. It could be telling a better story about your fitness, about your finance, about your health or relationships, any of the things that you could define a theme about that you've been thinking about. But with a quest, we want to get really specific. We base the Heroes Journal around a 90-day time period. Now, we love that because it's a long enough period of time to make meaningful change on anything you can define your theme about, but it's a short enough period of time that it's manageable. So the way to discover your quest is to look at your theme and ask yourself, what would it look like? What would be a reasonable amount of change to make in this 90-day period? So if your theme was based around fitness, to define your quest, you could ask, what would be a reasonable amount of weight to lose in 90 days, or a reasonable improvement to my running time in 90 days? If your quest was based around finance, it could be related to saving a certain amount of money, or your quest was based around creativity, it could be a certain project like an EP or book or artwork that you would want to create in a 90-day period of time. That quest should be very specific, it should be very defined, and this is an opportunity to be reasonable with yourself. Don't tell yourself you're gonna lose 300 pounds in the next 90 days if that's not a reasonable goal. Don't tell yourself you're gonna save $1 million or write a blockbuster movie in the next 90 days. You wanna focus on something that is reasonable and attainable, because the real goal of this is not just to accomplish your quest, is to help you tell a better story about this area of your life. Finally, and this might seem a little counterintuitive to the first 2 points, but the most important thing you can do with your Heroes Journal is just get started. Now, if you're anything like us, there are plenty of things that you'd like to change about yourself. Every hero has countless goals that they could set or quests that they could go on. The most important thing that you can do is choose one. In fact, if you don't know which journey is going to be best for you, which goal is going to be best for you, the Heroes Journal is set up in such a way that you can just get started with the daily pages. Now, no hero leaves their home knowing exactly what is in store for them. In fact, if only the expected happened, stories wouldn't be that interesting. It's okay if your quest changes along the way. That's why you have the North Star in the sky guiding you in the event that you get lost. And again, there are countless adventures and stories and goals and quests that are worth taking. The world is not lacking of potential quests, it's lacking for heroes to take them. So the most important step is the one that you've already done, which is getting started. Thanks for watching that video about theme setting and quest setting in the Heroes Journal. If you have a journal, I hope that was helpful to understand how to best set that up for your quest. If you're new to this, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but you want to better understand how story theory can help you define and reach your goals, we actually have a free 5-day hero challenge based off of the same principles as the intro content in the Heroes Journal. You can download that for free. There's a link in the description. We post videos every week, not just about the Heroes Journal, but about story theory, our favorite stories, and how they help us tell better stories about ourselves. So that's interesting to you, hit subscribe, leave us a like, and we'll see you next week.